Hey guys, Lytane here, my fabulous tunic, and we just defeated the snake. Or should I call it the rope? I don't know. This game's a little inconsistent. This time on The Legend of Zelda, now that we have the step ladder, we are going to be picking up a few little useful items in the overworld. Yep, we're going to be doing an overworld level. An overworld... God damn it. So if you started from that dungeon, we'll walk you down and I'll show you exactly where to go. We're going to be going over to the right hand side of the game to pick up that heart that we missed. Oh, damn it. Damn you, Tektites. Give me a heart. Oh well. So this is the first screen of the game again. So from here we're going to be heading all the way to the right to pick up... damn it. To pick up a fairy. I told you to be hanging out with fairies in this episode. Haha! So in case you haven't noticed, there's a few of these weird rock formations like this. It's strange. Maybe we'll find out what their dealio is in this episode. In fact, I can almost guarantee we'll find out what their dealio is. It's like I'm Skykick or something. Yeah, I said Skykick. Alright. Let's just continue. So much backtracking. Come on. Come on. Coming right. Sometimes I wish this game wasn't so huge. Then I wouldn't have to backtrack as much as I do. Alright, heading up. I think it's on the next screen. I want to say it's the next screen. Yeah, it is. So now that we have that step ladder, that precious little heart container has nothing on me. Look at that, boom, boom. I can walk out to sea. Oh yeah. Now we have 12 hearts, and everybody knows what that means, right? That's correct. We can now get a super amazing item, the level 3 sword. So the level 3 sword is of course the upgraded sword. So you have the wooden sword, the white sword, and then I don't know, let's call it the level 3 sword. Maybe it has an official name. Maybe. So along the way, the only condition to picking up the level 3 sword is that you have to have 12 heart containers. And as you can see, I have 12. So I'm gonna go all the way this way. Getting hit by the bad guys. Don't get hit by bad guys, that's a bad idea. Go past these stupid pea hats. And before we couldn't get this little shortcut, but now we can. We just simply walk over it. I like how a ladder lets you cross water. Doesn't really make sense, but fine. Video game logic, am I right? So we're gonna go around. We could have gotten to this area a different way, but yeah, this way's easier. So there's a little cave there for items. But see this guy here? Touch him. We got a special item. This item is called the power bracelet. The power bracelet lets me push heavy boulders. And sorry, I'm just getting a phone call, so I'm just gonna do a cut here. Hold on a second. Hey guys, sorry about that cut. I get phone calls at the most inopportune times. So as you just saw, I just picked up the power bracelet, like I said. This allows us to push some really heavy boulders, like those ones over there. But we're not gonna push that just yet, because I still want that sword. I still want that level 3 sword. So we're gonna be going over... I think that blue version of this enemy is the hardest enemy of the game. Honestly, hands down. So we're gonna go into the graveyard, fight some ghosts, because Buster makes me feel good. And if we go up here, one of these, damn it. You touch Yeah, it's that one. Master using it, and you can have this. So I believe, yeah, level 2 is called the white sword. What's the level 3 sword called? I'll look that up. I want to say it's something. No, it's something. It's level wooden sword, white sword, level 3 sword. But yeah, look at that. Got a nice new level 3 sword. Pretty happy. Already it's killing people faster. Alright, let's go back to that, let's go back to the future! Let's run up the staircase before I get killed. Nope, that's a different dungeon. That's not where I want to go. This is where I want to go. So up this staircase on this side. Oh yes, give me that. So as you can see, if you have the power bracelet, these blocks can be pushed, which open up. Take any road you want. So these open up little shortcuts. So I can't remember which one is which. So if you take this one, so it's over here. So basically, depending on which one you take, gives you different directions, different places. If you ever go off the screen and come back onto it, I think, they stay open now. So now we got this cool little warp so we can get around the thing. Maybe it's this one I want. This is not the one I wanted. This is the start of the game. I want to be in the top right hand corner. Let's try it. That's the top left. Pretty sure it's the right one. Yeah, alright, cool. So when I'm here, I go to the left. Up one. Is that it? Nah, it's up this one. Okay. So I don't think these have any secrets under them. Yeah, it's a cool little addition. Nice for them to put that in. No explanations or anything. Just straight up, just there you go. Okay. There we go. We just have to head north 4 times and it opens up the way. So that was one of those mystery thingies, just like the Lost Woods, which we'll get to later. So this is an extremely short episode. It's only been like 5-6 minutes. Nah, we'll do the dungeon as well, because I hate to feel like this is just a little. It's just too less. Alright, so this is the lizard. So once again, we got our nice fish and dragons, and this is a green color scheme this time. The lizard is a fairly smallish dungeon, but got some difficult fights. So this is a brand new type of enemy, which takes a lot of hits to kill, called the Pole's Voice. There is a thing in the manual which mentions the Pole's Voice. So like I said, if you had the manual, like as a child, like I said, people read manuals when they were little. Stop giving me money. You could kill all of those guys if, so in Japan, there was a, the Japanese NES had a little microphone built into the second player controller, which is really, really cool. Alright, fighting Mumros. Which is really, really cool, right? It didn't really do much. I don't think many games utilized it, but this game was one of them. let's try it right. Dig Dogger hates certain kinds of sound. Okay, that's a clue on how to defeat the boss. So yeah, so if you look at the manual, it says Pole's voice hates sound. I don't know. I believe I can get around that if I quit the bombs. Yeah, so Pole's voice hates sound. Yeah, secret room. With a couple of mummies. So if you had the Japanese version of this game and you had the second controller plugged in, you could yell into the second controller. I guess this is... You could yell into the second controller and all of them would die. And I wish that I could do that because Pole's voice are a little annoying. Of course, it's the very last one I try. Or... no. How do I get out of this room? Can I really? Huh. Well, alright. I guess I can't skip it all then. Oh, I gotta take out those dodongos. Actually, I'm gonna go up. Dungeon map. So, another thing that looks like E.T. This is the way. It says there's a room on this side. Maybe there's another... Sorry. As I get further into this game, there's not everything that I can remember. Oh, cool. Alright. So, here is the crazy version of the Dark Nuts. Oh, gosh. So this is the hardest enemy ever. Ever. I have the level 3 sword, so I think it only takes 2 hits to kill them. But... fuck off. Yep, takes 2 hits to kill them. Oh yeah. When I first played through this game, aside from being incredibly lost, it was these guys that almost made me rage quit. Well, I think I did rage quit at once. Chase after you. Alright, once again, I think it's this one. So let's head down. So this is a different kind of staircase. It doesn't lead directly into the thing, it leads you to a different part of the dungeon. See? which completely changed areas of the dungeon. So, do I have to kill those guys? Yeah. Let's kill them. Wish I had a sword beam, so I could just sit on one side of the room and just blast at them. Man. Out of everything in this game, besides from bosses, I hate these guys the most. Incredibly difficult. Alright, but in this top corner we get the we get a nice little staircase. This is the dungeon item. The flute! Or I think it's a whistle. So the whistle lets you warp around. I think it also, if you use it in the middle of a dungeon, it gives you to the entrance of the dungeon. But as we also know, that the boss doesn't really like sound. So let's head down. Yeah, multi-kill with my fire. I always like to think that the red stuff was lava. It wasn't actually lava, but we also want to bomb a doorway. When life gives you walls, use bombs. I bet you'd like to have more bombs. Well, so this is a bomb upgrade, so at the moment we could only hold 8 bombs. So if we want to have more bombs, we'd have to have 100 rupees to buy it. Hells yeah, I want more bombs. So now we can hold 12. Yeah! So let's go back. And he also refills the bombs all the way up to 12, which is nice of him. I did spend $100, so... Alright, so I want to go back to the staircase. Yay! I like how when you're outside of the maps on those things. Oh, damn it. I ain't going that way. I need to get through the door. Maybe these easy guys will drop some. Yeah. Oh, I love hearts. Damn it. I always do that. Always. I do that in other Legend of Zelda games too. Use bombs when I shouldn't have. So we're gonna go up. Don't have to fight these dodongos. Let's go to the right. Thank you for my magical step ladder. Kill all of these guys. Yeah, he dropped a heart and a little bit more money. Yeah, gotta make up my money somehow. Am I right? Alright, oh, damn it. Oh, that's good. Don't think there's anything in the room to my left, so I'm just gonna go straight up. Where's the compass? I have no idea. Well, that was good. I like this room a little bit more because Dark Nuts can't walk on the step ladder, so you can just stand next to it. Ah, speak about compass. There it is. But Keese and anything that jumps like the Pole's voice can go over the lava. So why did these guys take so many hits? Why aren't I Japanese? And they didn't drop anything. Damn it. These guys aren't hard. Ooh, yay, okay. I'm going to use my potion. Look at that annoying sound as my life refills. So the red potion turns into a blue potion after you've used it once. If I buy another blue potion, it turns back into a red, which is pretty cool. I probably should have used it, honestly, after... Oh, see how much easier the sword beam is. I freaking love swords and beams. Of course, the very last enemy. Alright, let's go. Alright. So he hates sound, I believe. So if I equip this. See, all of his strength is gone. Woo! Woo! What's down? So that was the dig dogger. Ah, it's a trap. All right. Yeah. So that was super easy because we used the flute. All of his shielding went away. You could still hit him if you have a sword beam, and I think you can still hit him with the bombs, but that's the easy way to do it. And that is the lizard. Do you think that looks like a lizard? No, that is definitely E.T. Or that looks like a mouth. But, whoa, you almost hit me, buddy. So that's the end of this. Next time on The Legend of Zelda, we'll be tackling the next dungeon of the game, the 6th dungeon. We're not going to be collecting anything in the overworld, so we're just going to run straight to the dungeon. I believe the 6th one's called... No idea. I'll look that up, as well as what the sword's called. So yeah, next time on Legend of Zelda, let's continue our adventure.